Scorpio, this week, I've been a little bit naughty and I'm really sorry, but we've got the horrible card, followed by a little bit of justice, and followed by a little bit of balance. Let's see which cards you have. Well, Scorpio, I told you I've got the horrible card, and yes, it's the dreaded card, the worst card of the whole pack. Well, I think so anyway. The Ten of Swords. And what is the Ten of Swords telling us, Scorpio? Well, you're back to your old tricks, aren't you? You're thinking, oh my God, couldn't anything else go wrong? You know, you love a bit of darkness, don't you? Because your ruler is Pluto and he's the king of the underworld and everything's going to be dark at the bottom of his cave. And ultimately, Scorpio, this week I'm telling you, yes, I've been bad and I've drawn the Ten of Swords for you, but what is the Ten of Swords all about? Well, Scorpio, it's about making a big fat change, because it's about transition, because when we get to the bottom of our pit in our mind where we think, I can't carry on like this anymore, what do? Or you find the light and then you switch it on and then you start climbing out of your pit. You make that transition, don't you? You switch on the lights and you go, I know which direction I'm going in. And this week, Scorpio, perhaps there are many tough things going on in your lives, and perhaps through things being bad, something good can come out of it. In other words, that we can understand a goodness, understand there may be a relief in some instances, or there may be a better understanding in other instances as to how to move forwards. And yes, it is tough when we have adversity around us. However, that adversity has come to us to teach us a lesson. In other words, the universe on this card is saying, switch the lights on and see the light, and when you can see the light you know which direction to go in. But here we have the swords, and the swords are also about clarity, because Scorpio, as we know, one of your main hobbies is worrying an awful lot, and by the time we finish worrying about something that's happening far off in the distance, we're exhausted by the time we get there. But if we hold that worry and maybe write it down and understand the clarity about that worry, then we can take these 10 swords and bring them together and point them in the right direction and head off in the way that we need to go, understanding what we need to do next to make each step of the way better for ourselves. In other words, make that adjustment within yourself. Okay? Notice I didn't say the word change, because it's not really about change. Change what? But if we make an adjustment, it means we've understood something on a negativity and then we've adjusted so we can go into the positive side of something. So it's a bit like flipping the egg timer upside down, and if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get the same old thing. But if you make an adjustment, you can do something different, and it opens up a new path for you. So this week, Scorpio, the Ten of Swords is telling you, its keyword, transform, adjust, get clarity, stop worrying, and allow yourselves to move forward, because your next card is the Justice card, and the Justice card is saying to you, look, you know, you can be black, negative, or you can be white, positive. And justice is all about balance and harmony. And this balance and harmony needs to come into your life this week so that you can get a better understanding. However, with the Justice card, I always like to say justice is about legal situations. So if there is a legal situation in your life going on, Scorpio, are you buying a house and you're having to get all the documents in the right place? Are you currently involved in some sort of court battle? God, I hope not. But ultimately, if you are, then you will get a good result. Is there something unfair going on in your workplace or within your relationship? Wherever this falls for you, justice this week is coming to your aid. And because it's a major arcana on your weekly reading, there is a pivot going on. And your Ten of Swords is also it's the junior to your Justice card, because Both of them are about getting balance, transforming, getting harmony, coming back into your life where everything can work for you in the correct way. So this week, that balance, that harmony that you've been wanting will come back in, and you will get justice in a situation that you are currently involved in. And your final card is your Two of Pentacles. And your Two of Pentacles here's the epitome of balance here, because not only is he in the act of juggling his coins, but he is also riding a penny farthing. Well, I don't think there's any of us old enough to remember how to ride a penny farthing, and if you have, well done. But also in this, he's riding the penny farthing along a tightrope. So everything is very finely balanced for him. But also underneath his penny farthing, we can see that he's got the waves. And so you're managing to keep the balance and the harmony through difficulties. Waves in tarot always indicate adversity, trouble, problems, and you're managing to balance yourself through these problems, but you're managing to juggle the coins and not fall off the bike and not drop a coin. And so everything around you this week is about, you've got your Ten of Swords, is about transforming, so that's a balance, that's a balance and harmony, coming away from the darkness into the light. You've then got your Justice, from the black into the white, and now we've got the balancing act here. Now this week, majorly pivotal week for you, Scorpio, where, as I've already said on the Justice card, something is coming towards you that is going to make sense, that you are going to get justice over, that you are going to get harmony over. And here on the Two of Pentacles, you're mastering a skill set, you're mastering that balance between the two aspects, because after the two, obviously we get the third coin come in, and your Three of Pentacles is all about confidence, knowing that you can be centre stage on something, and you can only be centre stage if you're good enough ultimately. So here, you're mastering everything, you're getting everything in the right place, you know exactly which direction you're going in, you know how you're going to do it, but also as you're balancing here on your penny farthing, you are determined and you're focused, and with that determination and focused, and you know exactly which direction you're going in. By God you do, because you've got the clarity here, because you can take these 10 swords, and with the ribbons around his torso, you're going to tie those 10 swords up into one and know exactly which direction this week you are going in. Scorpio, this is going to be a great week for you, and I'm just a little bit nosy, so like and subscribe to me, but best of all, leave me a comment and tell me what's going on in your life this week, Scorpio, because I'd really like to know. I will see you in next week's videos. Bye!